Hi guys, we are just waiting for the arrival of the Class 33 locomotive. We can just see it coming in now. And this is an add-on for the West Somerset Railway Heritage DLC for Train Sim World. So let's just take a look inside the carriages before we go and have a look at the locomotive. Look at this. Let's just go back here and have a look. What's down here? Can we go in here? Let's open this door. Absolutely fantastic. It's like a living museum, but it's a video game. Look at this. Let's open this door. Let's go through here. Let's have a wander through here. Look at all these. Look at this. All old school. Oh, look at the seats. Check the seats out. Fantastic. All the mahogany. Absolutely fantastic. I'm stuck now. Why am I stuck? I can't. Oh, there we go. I'm through. Right. Let's go have a look at this locomotive add-on. The Class 33. So this locomotive is an add-on. You will need the West Somerset Railway DLC as well. But just look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Now, those of you who are eagle-eyed would have noticed something. Have you noticed it? Let's just uncouple the locomotive here. We've got to manually do it. There we go. Look at all the detail here. Absolutely fantastic. But speaking of detail, now I'm no expert. I presume you see the windows blacked out down there on the side of the locomotive as we go into the driver's area here as we climb aboard. It appears like the windows are blacked out on the engine room. And we can't actually go in the engine room. If I was to criticise this locomotive, that would be my only criticism. Apart from that, it's absolutely fantastic. So, moving on. Look at this, all old school. Everything seems to work. The majority of the switches and things seem to have all their own independent sound and little clicks as you switch them on. It does accelerate quite quickly when it's not actually attached to the carriages, so I have to be careful in this particular scenario because there is a red light, there's a signal up there. We have to stop. If we go through it, I fail the scenario, which is putting this train ready for service. We're going to be refueling it. It's a good way to have a look at the locomotive. You can actually change the signage on the outside of the train there as well. And just in case you didn't know, you're not from England, you're not from the United Kingdom, you're from somewhere else across the pond. The West Somerset Railway, it's a heritage line. It's an actual real place, and they've recreated it in the game here. It's really good. Go and look it up on YouTube. Go and look it up. There's one or two videos, real life videos of this heritage line on YouTube. And you go check out the stations and then compare it to in-game. It's pretty much similar. It's very good. So we're just going to back the locomotive up now to the refueling point down there, which is just in front of the shed. So, got to be careful we don't smash through the door. Because this is an antique. It's an antique train. We don't want damage, it wobbles. The general manager down at the Heritage Centre would be pretty upset if we smash through the shed door. Oh no, stop too short. So just gotta back it up just a little bit. Gotta be careful. It does accelerate quite quick, this train. We'll get it going and there we go. Steady, steady, steady. Steady there. Don't damage it. Will that... Can we stop here? Will it be accepted? Yes, it has. We can actually get out now and refuel the locomotive. So we just got to begin now the refueling procedure. There's the fuel pump there. We've got to take the cap off the tank, which is down here. Just got to get the icon over it, and it should unscrew. It didn't unscrew there. Why didn't it unscrew? See, that's it there, but nothing's happening. It does come off. I've done it before. There we go. Fuel nozzle. And that should, we just got to turn the valve, and that should automatically fuel up now and switch off once it's full. Now if you're like me when you play the game, and particularly if you don't know a lot about the locomotives in the game, if you go on the internet and do a search for the locomotive, you will find lots of information regarding its history and everything. I like to do that. You see the blacked out windows there? Did you notice the blacked out windows where the engine was? I think that's where the engine is. And yeah, I'm wondering if they'll update that in the future. Possibly. I don't know. If you've got an eye for detail, you're going to notice that. Maybe they'll update it. So we fueled up. Did you see the spilt diesel on the side of the tank? You can just see there. See the spilt diesel. We haven't got to turn the valve off on the pump. It didn't ask us to turn the valve off, did it? Anyway, back in the driver's seat, and we've got to park the locomotive up now for the next driver to take over to ferry the passengers down the line. We're not going to do that today. In another video, I'll possibly do that, and we'll have a couple of role plays and a couple of runs down this heritage line in a future video. Now I know the speed limit is coming up to, what does it say there, 25 miles an hour, but we'll just chug along nice and slow. We'll go in the outside camera and just take a final look at this locomotive chugging along here. Look at that. You can see the windows blacked out down the side now. You get a good view. That is where the engine is, I believe. Somebody will confirm that, no doubt, in the comments section below, because I think that's where the engine is. And you can see the door on the side. We can't actually go in there, which is a shame. It's a shame we can't. If that is where the engine is, it's a shame we can't actually walk through and see all that. Maybe they will update that. That's my only criticism of this locomotive. It is absolutely, apart from that, it is absolutely, you know, fantastic. If you're a fan of old school, I'm sure you're going to love this. Right, we've gone past, I have gone past where I was supposed to have stopped. It does take a little bit of getting used to the throttle and the brakes on this locomotive, on this train. If you're a novice like me, it does take a little bit of getting used to. But I'm sure we'll all be experts. The more we, once I've driven this down the line a few times, I'll be an expert. I'll be able to stop this one on a 10p piece. just like you can on the modern trains. The brakes on this one, they take a little bit of getting used to. The stopping and starting. It's nice hearing the engine work when you've actually got it attached to the carriages. It's nice to actually get that engine working when it's pulling the carriages. We'll do that probably in another video. Right, we've got a request to pass the red light. Rolling forward. Look at this. What's going on here now? I'm rolling forward. Did I... Right, proceed at restricted speed. I just want to make sure it's safe to go, because if it's not, we fail the scenario. I don't like going through these red signals. I like to double check. Otherwise we've got to restart. Right, let's back it up and reattach the class 33 here back to the carriages back there. So we've had permission to go through this red signal at the restricted speed. There's a big shed to the right there. It'd be good if you could actually back them in the sheds. That'd be cool. A lot of these sheds down here at this particular station. They all seem to be shut. They should open them up. One or two of them should be open, and one or two mechanics, railway enthusiasts, volunteers. You know, the chappies you often see. Be good to see them around the sheds. A couple of more parked up engines as well. Locomotives would have looked nice. Right. I don't think we actually run into the back of this carriage. I think we just pull in front of it and manually couple the carriages, if I can remember correctly, because I have done this scenario before. I had a quick playthrough of it before I did this recording, so just be careful now, because if you hit it, I think you just hit it and you bounce off, and then you end up being too far away and you can't couple up. That should be fine. Let's try it. I think that's going to work. So hopefully, make sure you got your high vis jacket on, Bobbles, in case another train comes along. Right, hopefully that shall couple up. Yep, it worked. That's the actual park brake there, which it does actually work. You can actually turn that wheel. Right, is that it? So we just got to secure the loco now before finishing the scenario, and that should all be it. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, guys. Let's see if we can beat the haters. Let's just switch everything off. It's not telling me to switch these off, but we'll just switch these off. Put the window, let's put the window up, just in case it rains. Nothing worse than sitting in the driver's seat and getting a wet bum, is there? Because somebody's left the window open. Right, let's what does the brake have to be in? Is it? It's obviously not running. Full service, I think. Is it full service? That's not it. Full service, I think. Is it a service? Where's the full service? Full service, that's it. Master key. Climb down to finish the scenario. I'm going to switch the engine off because I want to push the button. There we go. Did you notice? I think the dashboard light lit up there as we press that button as well. There we go, chaps. Thanks for watching. See you all again in another video. And that is the Class 33 Locomotive Add-on. For the West Somerset Railway DLC. You will need that as well, chaps. Just remember that. Very important, because if you buy the add-on and haven't got the West Somerset Railway DLC, it ain't going to work. You do need both of them. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you like the video, smack that like button. As always, let's see if we can beat the haters with getting more likes. The more nicer people in the world, the better the world is. Thanks for watching, chaps.